Lake County Board of Commissioners. Would all those who are willing to please rise and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag of our country. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Grant us, O Lord, light to our understanding, prudence in our investigating, foresight in our planning, sincerity in our deliberating, the grace to follow truth in our judgment. Help us to be moved in our decision neither by fear nor by self-interest, and to do our work faithfully. May we respect the authority vested in us, for thou art the source of all authority. And may we use our directives for the common good and for thy honor and glory. Amen. Thank you all. Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Tyler.
Here.
Commissioner Hammercheck.
Here. Okay, we have before us the meeting minutes for the regular meetings of October 20, 2022, October 27, 2022, and November 3rd, 2022. Do we have a motion to approve same, waiving the reading thereof?
Move to approve. Second.
Discussion? None being heard. Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Tyler.
Yes.
Commissioner Hammercheck.
Yes. Thank you. Okay, this brings us to our first public comment portion of the meeting. Do we have anyone wishing to address the board at this time? Do we have any? Thank you. Okay, with that, Madam Clerk, first agenda item, please.
In the engineer's office, resolution approving plans and specifications for Hazel Drive Road Extension in Concord Township.
Move to approve. Second.
Discussion? None being heard. Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Tyler.
Yes.
Commissioner Hammercheck.
Yes.
In the Utilities Department, resolution transferring cash from the County Department of Utilities Sewer Operating Fund transfers out to General Obligation Retirement Funds transfers in.
Move to approve. Second.
Discussion? None being heard. Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Tyler.
Yes.
Commissioner Hammercheck.
Yes.
Resolution transferring cash from Lake County Department of Utilities Water Operating Fund and Sewer Operating Fund transfers out to OWDA Bond Retirement transfers in.
Move to approve. Second.
Discussion? None being heard. Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Tyler.
Yes.
Commissioner Hammercheck.
Yes.
Resolution awarding a bid contract in the amount of $1,031,050 to American Environmental Group, Ltd., a Tetra Tech company for the flare and blower station procurement and installation contract 3, project 429L for the Lake County Solid Waste Facility.
Move to approve. Second.
Discussion? Gary, do you want to give a little background on that?
Sure. As we continue to plan for the future and invest in the landfill, this is another capital project. We're investing $1 million. As a result of increasing the landfill, we obviously have to increase some of the gas collection systems, and that's primarily what this project will do as we phase through the ultimate construction of a new landfill cell.
Excellent. Thank you, sir. If there's nothing further, Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Tyler.
Yes.
Commissioner Hammercheck.
Yes.
In the Commissioner's Office, resolution recommending appointments of 5 new members to the Lake County Local Emergency Planning Committee to complete the remainder of 2-year terms expiring August 10, 2023.
Move to approve. Second.
Discussion? None being heard. Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Tyler.
Yes.
Commissioner Hammercheck.
Yes.
Resolution authorizing modification number 1 to an agreement between the Lake County Board of Commissioners and Lifeline Incorporated and Fair Housing Resource Center Incorporated for the implementation of Emergency Rental Assistance Program 2 ERAP 2 funds.
Move to approve. Second.
Discussion? David, did you want to comment on this? Good. Very good. Thank you, sir. Okay, if there's nothing further, Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Tyler.
Yes.
Commissioner Hammercheck.
Yes.
In the Finance Department, resolution approving payment of bills as listed on the Commissioner's Approval Journal in the amount of $1,799,044.67.
Move to approve. Second.
Discussion? None being heard. Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Tyler.
Yes.
Commissioner Hammercheck.
Yes.
Resolution approving purchase orders as listed on the Commissioner's Purchase Order Approval Journal in the amount of $1,727,497.21.
Move to approve. Second.
Discussion? None being heard. Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Tyler.
Yes.
Commissioner Hammercheck.
Yes.
Resolution increasing appropriations for various general and non-general fund accounts.
Move to approve. Second.
Discussion? None being heard. Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Tyler.
Yes.
Commissioner Hammercheck.
Yes.
Resolution transferring appropriations within various general and non-general fund accounts.
Move to approve. Second.
Discussion? None being heard. Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Tyler.
Yes.
Commissioner Hammercheck.
Yes. Very good. This brings us to our departmental reports portion of our meeting. Utilities.
No additional reports today.
Very good. Thank you, sir. Job and Family Services.
Good morning, Commissioner.
Good morning.
With tomorrow being Veterans Day, I wanted to share that our team has a couple of events planned throughout the month of November to recognize and support our veterans here in Lake County. On Tuesday, November 15th, the Ohio Means Jobs Lake County team will be holding a veterans hiring event in collaboration with Mentor Public Library. This is going to be a multiple employer event. And again, that is going to be held on Tuesday, November 15th from 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. at Mentor Public Library for our veterans. So if there are veterans watching who would be interested in attending, or if there is someone watching who knows and loves a veteran, I would definitely recommend that they encourage their veteran to participate in this event. And I also wanted to share that on November 22nd, Job and Family Services is partnering with the Sub-Zero Mission to hold another Stuff the Bus event. We held a similar event to this last year. It was very successful. The Sub-Zero Mission, for those who are not aware, is a nonprofit organization here in Painesville that collects warming items and provides warming items to the homeless population as well as the veteran homeless population in Lake County and surrounding communities. So again, that event will be November 22nd from 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. across the street at Job and Family Services. We are asking that anyone who is interested in donating items stop by the event. We're collecting new or gently used coats, hats, boots, gloves, sleeping bags, tents, as well as socks. And the Sub-Zero Mission does ask that the socks are new socks. So happy Veterans Day to everyone tomorrow. And again, I just wanted to express my gratitude for the veterans that make the ultimate sacrifice for our country.
Indeed, and I believe Sub-Zero Mission's also having their ribbon cutting grand opening on the 13th, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so exciting things. They've got a lot going on, so they are definitely doing a service. Thank you, ma'am. Anything for Job and Family Services? Thank you.
Oh, actually, just a couple things
Yes,
real
yes.
quick, Suzanne. Since you brought up Veterans Day, we certainly thank all our veterans and the different services. Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Coast Guard, we thank them, we thank their families. We pray for everyone. We thank them for their service. Secondly, I had a chance to sit down with Judge Bartolotta yesterday, probate court. I had a really nice chat. We did talk about Adoption Day. That was a great success. He talked about his adoption program. We talked about a multitude of other things as far as what his court does. It was very educational. I'm glad I had the time. But when he's talking about the adoptions that they do, it's very heartwarming to see such a success in Lake County. So thank you and your team for making all that happen.
Thank
Very
you.
good.
Thank you, Commissioner.
Thank you, ma'am. All right, moving on. Madam Clerk.
Yes, I wanted to mention that in observance of Veterans Day, the county offices are going to be closed tomorrow. And also the Lake County courthouse clock tower is lit green in observance of Veterans Day as well. And tomorrow, the terminal tower should be lit up green for Veterans Day, and that was kind of implemented by Lake County and County Recorder Lynch. And so
And you're the one that made all the phone calls, filled all the forms, and to your credit.
that is true. So
And you learned more about how to do that than you probably ever thought you'd want to.
that was fun. I like that.
But Well done,
Thank you.
Jennifer. Thank you.
I'd like to thank Becky for the green lights. I sent you a picture. The Tyler house is probably lit up green.
That's one powerful light bulb.
It is. It is.
All right, thank you, ma'am. Moving on to legal, sir.
No report, Commissioners.
Thank you. Okay, old business. Do we have any old business to come before us? Any old business? See, I can never be too sure when our sheriff stands up if he's pulling my leg or if he's actually coming up here. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, I don't have any. I just want to update you on the range progress for our range facility. So the slab has been poured on the main portion of the building. The walls are going up, should have it roofed by next week. So it's moving rather quickly. We're very excited. We appreciate the support of the Commissioner's Office for this training facility that should benefit police officers across Lake County. Again, it's going to be a combination facility. Just to update, it's going to have the main facility is under roof, and it will be for self-defense training, for classes, and for computerized technology. And part of that is officers going into a computerized environment where they're confronted with different scenarios and need to talk their way through or to use their weapon, depending on what they're confronted with. It's more real life rather than just standing and shooting at a stable target. And so that's going to be a great aspect. The second phase is the Simunitions House, where they move into a building with non-lethal weaponry and are confronted with various scenarios in there. And then once they exit, the walls are moved so they're not going into the same box all the time. And then it will have 3 lanes down for live fire. And the opportunity really for our snipers to shoot from 200 yards. And again, that's going to be accessible to all police officers in Lake County, and all departments can go there for training. The Sheriff's Range will have a deputy there that manages the entire scheduling, the various environments going on, and we believe you can have 3 departments training at the same time, depending on what their needs are for that time, or use the whole range depending on the size of their operation. So we're excited about it. Just want to update you on the progress and tell you that it's moving rather quickly.
Excellent, sir. Thank you. Good news is always welcome.
Hey, Sheriff, I'd like to do a ride-along sometime. Next time you go out there, I'd like to see construction projects in progress.
No. Oh,
I can drive. if
sure,
you'd like.
absolutely. Anytime you want to go, I'll be glad to take you out there.
Great, thank you.
Yes, absolutely.
And if he hands you a target and says, stand here and wait for the flash, don't do it.
Yes, anytime you give me a call, we'll go out together.
Sounds good, thank you.
Thank you, sir. All right, any other old business? Moving on to new business. Do have a couple here. It is the, today, November 10th, I believe, is going to be the 247th birthday of the United States Marine Corps, which always used to be, my father has since passed away, but it was always interesting around the holidays when my father-in-law, the Marine, and my father, the Navy guy, would commiserate. So yeah, when it comes to chops, boy, oh boy, those were always interesting times. So
That was part of the pre-meeting music today, John.
was it really?
Yes, it was.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Good stuff. So, oh, yes, sir. Welcome back. We've missed you.
I changed my mind. I'm not taking you out there. No. I forgot to really thank all our veterans. Tomorrow's Veterans Day, and on behalf of the Lake County Sheriff's Office, we thank them for their service. Really, no one can fully appreciate that, with the sacrifice of their family and them as individuals, but we thank them for securing our freedoms. Just a curious note, since I like history, many people may not realize this, but Veterans Day was Armistice Day, which was established in November of 1918 when cessation of hostilities in World War I. In 1938, Congress made it a federal holiday, but it was in, I think, 1954 that Eisenhower changed Armistice Day to Veterans Day and honors all veterans, not to be confused with Memorial Day. Memorial Day celebrates the sacrifice of those who died in the war. This day celebrates all veterans across our nation. Thanks them for their service. Thank you.
Well said, sir. Thank you. Okay, any additional new business? John, I believe you have a little tutorial. We've got some interesting moves and changes coming up in the coming weeks.
Well, Mr. President, that begins with a congratulations to Commissioner-elect Rich Regovich, who will be taking office as soon as the Lake County Board of Elections certifies the results of November 8th. My understanding, and legal can correct me if I'm in any way misstating, is that my appointed term ends and Mr. Regovich's elected term begins on the day that the election is certified. I have heard informally that, assuming no complications or issues, that it will likely be certified on November 23rd before Thanksgiving. So Mr. Regovich would be taking office at that point, and I would be exiting the commissioner's office until January 1st, when I would begin my new elected term. So we're going to have a little switcheroo for the last month and a quarter of the year before Mr. Hammerchick, Mr. Regovich, and I reorganize in January. So I'm very grateful for the opportunity to serve. I'm humbled by the trust that the voters have placed in me and in my new colleague, Rich, and I look forward to working with everyone in the new year.
And since so many people have been asking, we can't quite keep this straight without a scorecard. You were originally appointed to the first half of the term vacated by Commissioner Wooliger. You then switched to the 4-year, which puts you into a different position, which then we're going to go to Commissioner Tyler, who is finishing the last half of Commissioner Young's. So, yeah, that'll be fun, Kathy, when you make the notes on that one, to keep that one straight. So, yeah, she's nodding in agreement.
Having just gone through, there's one more step in the process, and that is once the Lake County Board of Elections certifies the election, then we just have to wait for the certificate of election from Governor DeWine. Once we receive that, then Commissioner-elect Regovich can be seated. So we expect that to be November 29th. And while I have the mic, if I may.
The floor is yours, sir.
First off, I'd like to thank all the candidates, everyone who's been out there, put themselves out there. You know, thank you for all your efforts. Congratulations to all the winners. My colleague, Commissioner Pleshnik, Commissioner-elect Regovich, congratulations to you both. Looking forward to continue working with each of you. And also a big thank you to Lake County Board of Elections and all the poll workers, all their hard work. Whoever's worked the polls, that's a long, tiring day. So thanks to everyone who came out and helped the process. Lake County excelled once again, not a surprise. Ross and Dante run a great group downstairs, and their entire team works tirelessly to make sure we get it right. So congratulations to everyone.
Very good, thank you. Okay, is there any other new business? All right, seeing none, moving on to our second public comment portion. Do we have anyone in the audience wishing to address the board? Anyone wishing to address the board? Okay, then this brings us to the almost conclusion of our meeting. We do have a request for executive session. The topics will be legal, pending litigation, and legal, imminent litigation. There will be no business to be conducted afterwards. Do I have a motion to adjourn for the reasons so stated?
So moved.
Second.
Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Tyler.
Yes.
Commissioner Hammercheck.
Yes, thank you for joining us today.